Hi again. I am Fathom and I am the founder of Other Fiber Creations, and today, before we start the project, I have exciting news. At least for me. I don't know how excited you're going to be for me. Hopefully you're going to be excited. If it's your first time meeting me, hi, welcome. If not, welcome back. I got accepted into a craft fair for my first time. I have been applying since I started this channel last July. I've had the inventory and the paperwork, I just could not find any to get into because I missed the craft fair peak season. And this year, I was on the ball, applying to so many of them, and I got accepted into one. Not just for one weekend, but for their entire craft fair season for any weekends I want. I just sign up at least the Monday before the craft fair. I am ecstatic because it means I'll get to do craft fairs for May through October as many times as I want, which I've been wanting to sell my stuff in person for so long. I have like $3,000 to $4,000 worth of inventory just chilling in my office room. Right behind you is why I'm pointing that direction. But yeah, I just wanted to open with that. And now, let's talk about today's project. This bin is full of greens, reds, and specifically Lion Brand Basic Stitch in Ebony Brown. The reason why we have this is because I have two commissions to finish in this video. Rod, who commissioned the Mushroom Men, which you can see here, requested that I make a sunflower mandala vest and a matching hat, but does not want it as a sunflower, wants it to be as a poppy. It's not going to be perfectly proportional, but I have an idea of where we're going with this. You've seen me make this pattern before, which should also be up here. I'm sorry, Editing Fathom, I'm making you do this. Suffer. But my hope is to have the center brown, surround it in some nice rich red, and then focus only on green for the rest of our vest, because that will kind of highlight the flower in the center while still bringing the natural vibes. The hat, on the other hand, I'm thinking we do brown for the top portion of the hat, and then some red for the brim to kind of bring in that poppy color scheme. And then we're gonna have, specifically this hat is by Entangled Fae, the mandala vest by Earth Tricks. The hat has these leaves and vines that go down the sides, which I think are super cute, which is also why I have copper wire to try for the first time to make the brim stay in place. Off topic, focus. I want to have the vines in like a pastel-y green color, so hopefully in this color here. This is Sage from Lion Brand Basic Stitch. My hope is with this that we make them kind of muted but still a nice accent feature without overwhelming Rod's face. Rod has a bit of a deeper complexion than I do, because I'm trying to like picture what colors look good, and I don't want to do something too dark next to that because it will not accent and highlight Rod's face. It will kind of all blend together color-wise if everything's too dark like the brown is. So I'm hoping to kind of bring some lightness around the face with the light green. For now though, we have two commissions to finish. 2 of the 5 I have to get through before I can market prep. We've got this, guys. We can do it. So now I'm gonna go get started. We're gonna do the vest first. The vest, I've done like 3 of these now. This will be my 3rd. I can get through that pretty fast. Let's go. Pew, pew, pew. So it is approximately 11:10 a.m. and here's our progress so far. I've been working for about 2-3 hours. I feel pretty good about that progress in that amount of time. I think I'm gonna finish this today, knock on wood, which feels good, knocking it out of the park. Especially since I know the hat is the thing that's going to give me a lot more trouble. This pattern, I've kind of conquered it. I am very tempted to make some of these to sell at craft fair. We're going to see what happens with that. Also, if you haven't yet, hydrate. Hydration's important. I'm feeling pretty good about this pattern. And seeing the red in it, it doesn't come across as poppy, but the color scheme is there enough that I think it kind of shows what we're doing there. Right now, I'm doing the modified version of the sleeves, and then I'm gonna go take a break, make some lunch, because food is important, and I've not had breakfast because I haven't made breakfast yet, doy. And then I will get ready for therapy, because today is Thursday, I'm filming this, and I do Therapy Thursdays. Therapy Thursdays are important to me because I've been doing therapy for 4 years now with the current therapist I'm with, Karen. I love Karen. And I see her once a week just for regular upkeep, maintenance, processing. It's part of why I've grown as much as I have and even reached out to do my own business. So yeah, enough rambling. I'm gonna finish this round and then make myself some food because I am a hungry guy. Thumbs up. Awkward. All right, it is approximately 4:30, 4:45-ish. Wow, time passes, but we have finished the first of the pieces. We have here this lovely vest, if I can get it on. I think the colors came out wonderfully. Can you tell I'm tired? I'm very tired. Haha. But we have this wonderful piece done. Took me about a full work day with a couple of breaks. I worked through therapy, and all in all, I think it turned out really well. We have our bright red flower in the center, which I think I did a great job picking colors to highlight it. And then we have 2 repeats of 4 different greens. This is Pine Heather, Kelly Green, Sage, and then just some random scrap green, and then the same thing over again. Then 1 row ebony, and then our green feather brim. And yeah, the vest turned out well. It may only be like 4:30-ish, but I think I'm gonna wrap up filming for tonight. Video's not done, don't go anywhere, please. Your engagement matters to me. And tomorrow we're gonna start on the hat to match this, which is gonna be the real challenge, because I have not worked with wire before. And it'll be a fun little challenge for both of us. For now, I'm gonna go turn my brain off and watch some more live streams, because it's self-care night, baby. I'm gonna go do that now. Yeah. There is a loud bird outside the window. It is 1-ish p.m. I've been working on and off all morning. I had someone come over and pick up some sourdough starter that I had extra of. Made a new friend. Booyah. I moved the couch. As you can see, it's not the yarn wall behind me, even though I'm on the couch anymore, which I think is pretty cool. And we have progress on the hat. This is the Floral Forager pattern by Entangled Fae. I am working on building the top part, because it's going to be dark brown for the top, and then red for the brim, and then the green leaves, like we talked about. And it's looking pretty all right. The main thing is it's a little bit small. I think this is a tension issue because I'm like a 1/2 inch off on my gauge. So I think on this round that I'm working on, I'm going to go ahead and increase one more time around. The pattern is really simple. instead of it being like I increase every stitch, it's I increase, and then I'll go 11 single crochet, and then increase 11, and so on and so forth. I had to do the math in my head. But all in all, I think this is turning out really well. I'm enjoying the color. It feels like I want to make more of these and have a yellow brim, so it's big sunflowers. I think that'd be cute too. But yeah, this is just my check-in. I just finished lunch, and I think I'll finish the hat portion of this today. I'm not sure I'll finish the vines. It may be a one more day kind of project, which is fine. Today is kind of a slow working on house stuff kind of day, because I cleaned like half of the central living area, which I've been unpacking slowly and surely. So getting that much done today is good. I think it's like 7 or 8 full boxes unpacked, took all the trash out, cleaned the kitchen, did the dishes, ran a load of laundry, as well as had somebody over for a little bit and made lunch from scratch today. Productive, that's my point. I've done a lot today so far. I'm already exhausted, but it is what it is. That's the life of a crocheter, I guess. And so I'm gonna get back to work instead of continuing to ramble. Pew pew pew. All right, the wire is in. New discovery, I don't like working with wire. I am glad I've had the opportunity to do so. I don't like it. I like the end result, kind of, but I'm a perfectionist, and it's difficult to get perfect from what I'm seeing, and so it irks me, but the wire is in. It is a wire-brimmed hat, and I like the way that it keeps the brim fanning out. Ignore the string, I need to add the brim to this still. But yeah, it feels pretty alright. The top, now that I have this kind of like fanned out, feels a little bit small. I have concerns about that because I'm afraid it's going to be too small for the person it's for. I'm tempted, honestly, to find some hair clips to weave in here so you can clip it onto your head. Give me a second, actually. So I have a hair clip like woven in, and it does something. It keeps it on, kind of. This might be something I try in the future. With this one, not so much. I don't think you can see the hair clip. I can feel it. It's right here. But, ow! It does not do much inside of there. I'm gonna have to suggest, ooh, that hat hair. I'm gonna have to suggest that the person I am making this for uses some hair pins to keep it in place, because this is the second time now I've gotten a pattern, I have followed the tension as written, or gone bigger with my hook, and it just is not right. I even already increased this big size here, but it's good for just sitting on the head. It gives a nice brim. I do like that. I think this may be a situation of it's meant to be like a decorative casual hat, and that might be where my disconnect is happening, because this is going to get thrown around. This is going to want to be durable, which the wire luckily makes it a lot more durable shape-wise. But when it comes to actually like sitting and staying on head when running places, it's going to take a little bit of work, but that's fine. For now, we have our hat with our brown center with our red to match the vest. I'm going to add some like scallop trims to kind of represent flower petals. And then I'm going to go underneath here on this binding row where I haven't woven in my ends yet, ignore those. And we're going to add some vinage. So there's going to be vines coming down next to the face. And then I think I might take some extra green to make a green vine to wrap around as well. just to kind of give it a bit of a popping of color. So yeah, I think that is the goal for today. We're gonna see what happens, and then you'll see the final result. So let's get back to it, shall we? I feel like I'm dressed to attend a festival. It might be because I'm wearing the shorts with it, but the hat and the vest are both done. I think the colors complement each other really well. And I have right now, the vines are near the back of the hat, so I can just kind of weave them in with my hair to look more planty. But the hat, of course, here it is in its glory. Can go vines towards front if you prefer them a bit more prominent up front and not with the hair. I think the vest looks wonderful, and the colors of the hat tie directly in, so it kind of complements each other. And all in all, I feel really good about this set. Would I make this hat again? Probably not, because I've learned I don't like working with the wire. I almost cut my hand open on the wire because it was sharp when I cut it. But I did it, and I only complained on this video and not to the people around me. So I'll take it. The vest, I would still make it a size bigger for me. Because this is like, yes, it looks nice right here, but it is cinched in. I would make it a little bit bigger just for my own personal wear, but this is not for me. And I think, and I know, that the client who ordered it is going to love it. I'm excited to show them the full set. I think they'll appreciate the hat. And yeah, that's going to be it. Here's a nice close-up of the hat. It has wire inside, nice brown brim to match the brown center of the flower, which I think I'm touching somewhere here. And then we have the red petals to match the red brim. It has a nice scalloped edge on it to cover the wire that sticks out in a couple of places, because I'm not a wire expert. And B, to just give it kind of a more floral look, because that's what's recommended in the pattern. For now, I'm going to go work on next week's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, to comment, subscribe. If you're going to do one of those 3 things, just subscribe. You can see what other weird things I end up making. If you want to do more than that, though, you can find all my social media, such as Pinterest, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, etc., down in the description below, along with my personal Etsy and Square site, where you can buy the things I make. Awesome. Today's question of the day is, which do you like better, the hat or the vest? Tell me why in the description below. Comments are what they're called. Tell me why in the comments below. That's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.